Alright everyone, welcome to the finale. We have an epic matchup between SilentLaws, TH126, and Ace, PokemonAce101. This is going to be a very good matchup. 80% normal no warp race. This means pauses are not allowed. Alright, pause warping is not allowed. You can't switch levels through the pause menu, nor can you use the goal menu to actually switch between goals. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy.
Alright. You mean this up to me and Sublin? Yeah, it does, I think.
Pretty much.
Alright. Alright, so as we can see, everyone's just using the basic color scheme except for Ace. He's the only one that's fancy here.
Ooh, fancy.
Dude, I don't like the red one.
Alright, they're starting very shortly, so have fun everyone.
Good luck to the runners. Yep, no good skip. And we're off.
Alright, we're going. Alright.
What up, Eric?
Everyone get porch jump? Everyone got fucking porch jump. Let's go. Alright.
Oh,
Wait, Ace, come on. You're lagging already.
yeah, Jason's lagging for me. Holy shit.
No, Ace just got troll trucked. So, this run's very similar to the run that people on here saw earlier, probably. But, yeah, we saw beginner 80%, which is up rad, and you should probably go watch, by the way. But, it's a very similar run, but our goals are in a different order, and we're not allowed to warp with the goal menu.
Which makes some goals actually faster than others because of where it sets you up in relation to the next goal that you have to go to.
You're still allowed to use pro goal warp though, because that's just ingrained into the game. But
You're not allowed to level.
for people who haven't seen, you're not allowed to get video skip, which is a skip at the very end of the run, basically.
Which bullshit Bila and I missed.
Ooh, Ace got the skip there for JP skip, which is, it saves like a second. It's kind of nice to get. It's not a big deal though.
Dude, I got that in mind.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
Hey,
this is something that's like a little overlooked because I didn't even know about it until earlier this year. During goals where you're sitting still, if you quick tap on the nollie button to switch through stances, you would go faster because it cancels the animation of you getting on your board and then going. It's used during the first goal and Charles and a bunch of other goals in the game.
It's a very minor thing, but we take advantage of it when we can. Ooh, Ace is missing that, which isn't good, but he recovered fine. Silent has like a 2-second lead from what I can see right now, but that can change any time in this run. As far as it goes, this run is very similarly structured in where to choke, or where chokes can happen in this run, as in beginner. Hawaii can be a pain in the ass, but at the same time, any goal is chokeable at the same time though. These straps are like slightly harder, even though they might not look like it because they're doing degrees. There's some slightly different combos that are a little bit more intensive that you'll see eventually later.
And it's not even just the goals that you can mess up because you have to go between the people who start the goals. You have that movement too that you can mess up.
Yeah, movement in between goals is really important in this run. It adds up very quickly if you don't have good movement in between goals.
Oh,
Triple. Ace gets the triple too, alright. Silent going for the riskier bridge skip. Ace going for it as well. Silent got it. Nice.
Hey, I got it too.
Hey, Ace got it too. Alright, TH, come on. Let's go, TH got it too. Alright. For people that don't know, the stew, or get access to the train station, was, I think, in the last 2 months. There was a mini skip found where you just have to jump on a certain part of the ledge.
Originally, for that it was found by Heaney that if you go around in the circle and you jump off and then get back on really fast, it'll give you the gap twice, which made me realize that just jumping off at the certain point right there.
Silent, no.
Silent
Alright,
missed Eric
Ace.
skip.
Ace misses
Ace
too.
misses Eric
TH?
skip.
Oh my god. Everyone missed.
Holy shit.
That's actually surprising. I thought one of them would actually get it,
Anyways.
but everyone actually missed.
But that made me realize that jumping off that little part would give you the gap, so you could just jump off, turn around, and do it again immediately instead of having to go all the way around first.
Alright, there's a very minor thing about driving here that you'll notice Ace did. He was ahead of the car for a little bit, and what that does is it pushes the other car in front of you as long as you get in a certain range. It'll just rubber band in front. Which is, it sounds really
Ooh,
weird,
Silent
but
got
it's like a
strapped.
2-second skip. Or it's a 2-second like time save right there. Ooh, TH misses it. Oh, Ace got it though. So this race is like neck and neck right now. Or neck and neck, I guess, if you want to put it in that way.
Yeah, it's really close.
I think this level is mostly
So-
dependent on your sketches.
Not necessarily a normal no warp. So, Silent's going for the good strat, in my opinion. He got
Yeah.
the good strat, where you just grind off to the side instead of using the benches. It gets you to go in a much better direction than if you would just use those, and it's a little bit faster.
Ooh, Ace misses it.
Ugh.
I think TH went for a different shot that I think is a little slower.
Oh yeah, the one where he jumps off and tries to grind on the third one.
Also, a very important thing to note is at the beginning of most goals, you lose control of your inputs for whatever reason. So even though you might put in a boneless, it might not work.
Let's go check out this.
And Ace right now, Ace is having a tough time. Catbag makes
Points
this
is hard.
Yeah, no, ever since the introduction of Catbag, you have to be a lot more controlled.
Yeah,
Can you help me out?
because he can't just spam
You can't
towards
get away
upright
with
and get
double.
shifty.
Yeah, you can't spam two
Ooh,
button
Silent
presses
getting
anymore.
Pokemans during that goal. Never seen that before.
This goal is pretty
Ace is falling
self-explanatory.
a
You just
little
follow
behind
them.
because of the
Yeah, Ace's little
point
messes up
spaghetti.
is
Alright, let's
costing
see.
him a little bit.
Check out my buddies.
So, on this goal, there's something really dumb that can happen. Let's see if it happens to Silent, where you're not supposed to acid drop on this, but if you do, it'll count. Normally, sometimes it won't though, which is really dumb.
Yeah, okay, Silent got it, I'm pretty sure, right? Is
Yeah.
TH gonna get it? Okay, yeah. So, what he said, that goal is really dumb. Silent might have messed up his sketches here. No, wait. He
No,
can get
he's-
this one.
He's still got a good sketch.
Okay, so these sketches are weird. They can save you time, and they can also lose you time at the same time.
Yeah, if you don't control your fast movement well, then you'll bump into shit. You can
Yeah.
fail.
So,
But he got another sketch to go right after that. So
he kind
works
of
hard.
lost some of it, but then he gains it back here. I think he can probably get like a 129 ending this goal, which is really good. I think the best you can get is a 131 with perfect sketches. Oh wait, this one's different. I forgot.
Yeah, normal
Maybe I
time
should
is
have.
different.
Yeah, I forgot.
Alright,
But-
so here's the biggest use of Catbag. Literally just doing it without getting special. That's it.
Yeah, that is very
Saves-
good.
It saves like 4 seconds per.
TH is doing what I do. Ace is. I think Ace got a really good sketch cycle, so he looks like he's catching up a little bit from that. I'm not entirely sure though. There's a lot to look at.
Alright, so depending on who you are, you can go either way. For this part of Manhattan, you can either do points first, or you can do them second. But it's actually just a little bit faster to do it first.
Doing points versus faster by like 2 seconds if. It's not much, but it's something.
It's harder though, because you have
Alright.
to do it while going to him, versus
So
if you
Silent-
do it at the end, you can just do it inside.
So there's a very minor tech thing Silent did there, which isn't probably noticeable, but since we have Catbag bound to every like direction almost. We can't actually do a flip trick, so what you have to do there is you have to go into pressure in order to get a flip trick off.
You have to either do a pressure flip or a semi flip.
I think TH does. TH has one bounded, so he still doesn't have to
Yeah,
do it.
a lot of people still have the flip trick bound so that they don't have to do that, but it's...
Ace did it there again too.
Someone.
Silent has a pretty commandable lead right now
Yeah,
over
he's
everyone.
doing well.
Yeah, Silent's playing well.
Lawless individual.
Ooh. So movement here is kind of weird because the goal order is interesting to say the least, I guess. So our sticker route is different from what is normally done, and the
Yeah, it's
first goal
different
you
in
do.
beginner. It's
Yeah.
different from beginner because you want to land, or you want to end that goal next to the cop so you can talk to them right when you're done. Versus you would have to go all the way back if you did it the beginner way, which would lose you like 3 seconds probably.
This is like one of the major parts where, like, ooh, Silent.
So
That was
Ace
very
found this
bad.
little out of bounds that Silent's about to do. You just go right out there and it spawns you right next to the donut.
To like save a second, which is actually kind of interesting, because it doesn't seem like it'd be too much faster, but it is. So I'm gonna get the double here.
It's kind
It
of
does.
weird. It's kind of weird to go for though.
Yeah.
Thanks for being
Let's see if
TH and-
Silent gets a skid
All right,
here.
TH and Ace are like neck and neck right now.
Ooh, Silent could get that green truck if he hurries up.
Pretty. No, I don't think he can. He's too far. Oh no, there's no way. Unless he gets it after, which I don't think is worth it at that point.
It could be a
No, it's
little
not.
worth if he could have got it like.
Yeah, if
A
he got it
second
earlier, then
sooner.
yeah. But will Ace or TH get any Stra or Skitch? TH doesn't look like it. Ace might be
Says
able to.
not.
No, Ace can't get it. Never mind. There's like very minute things that you have to do while you're doing this during Ditch the Cops. There's like one angle that you don't really have to go for, but it's like maybe a little faster. Like
Oh,
maybe
for
like
ramping
0.1
off.
seconds. No, the ramping off strat that Silent's doing right now is actually faster by like a second.
Yeah.
Which is that was found by Yatters back in the day. That was over
But
2
if
years
you
ago.
miss,
Yeah, if you miss,
and
you
go
can
wide
lose, like,
right, you lose like 12
very-
seconds.
Also, what Silent is doing right now is a recent change that we did to this run.
Yeah, Silent decided it would probably be better if he just went this way with a skitch.
Yeah,
Do
no.
the 540 revert
Because
here.
you can instantly leave and go there, which is really nice.
And it's still kind of debatable of which is faster between going wall plant or Andrew's combo. They're actually about the same. It's just preference to which way you want to go after.
Personally, I think wall plant combo is much safer. Silent goes for a very interesting skitch there, which
I wouldn't have gone for that. That was
I
out
wouldn't
of
have
the way.
either, but like, I think it
And
ends
here's
up
the
evening
beauty
out.
of Cat Bag, removing all RNG so that
Bless.
so
Also,
that this is a viable.
if you look at what Ace and if you look at what they're doing, I don't think Ace held down A, which seems weird, but if you don't get the 8-second one, then that means you're holding down A. It's a really weird thing to think about. Also, beauty of cat bag tricks, you know, getting perfect RNG sort of,
Yep.
almost as good as it can get. So Silence now in the first basically auto scroller of the level. There's not really much for him to do. He'll probably try doing something fancy. Ace and TH are
Doesn't
also
look
there.
like he's doing anything fancy. He's just walking around.
He might try doing something eventually.
Oh, he's gonna get lip stat.
Ooh. TH. Since we're talking about cat bag setups, personally I think it's just better to have all your cardinal directions as one trick, but some people like using shifty still, which
Yeah.
is understandable. It's like a personal
mean-
preference. Ooh, Silent going with the boost plant.
Boost plants.
Silent getting a little swifty.
I'll go to hair flip.
Silent going to the club. He's getting tipsy.
Just a little.
Only a little. Alright, so I think competitions are still done actually the same. Silent, this is a very minor strat that I think Sub came up with. Was it you?
What?
Where you end the first thing.
No, Yib told me about it.
Oh, was it you?
Except
Okay,
for
so
I
yeah.
do the first one and then skip the second one for safety.
Realistically, it's the same thing. Silent actually shouldn't do it there because he's going into the next goal regardless, but it's not going to make much of a difference.
Well, the reason why I do it that way is in case I fuck up the first one, then I have another 2.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying since Silent's warping though, he doesn't need the special. That's the reason you do it, is because you need the special. Well, you don't need it,
Yeah,
but you're faster
it
afterwards.
helps. It helps.
Oh, I
And
don't know if
here's the
Ace has messed up
real
his
auto-
combos.
Here's the real
No.
auto
Oh, I guess he messed
scroll
up.
of the level. 2 minutes of nothing.
Yeah, so Silent has around a 20-second lead while Ace and TH are within 2 seconds of each other right now. This is like, there's really nothing to do here. You just kind of,
You just practice your tech skill, go for the tape, kind of just fuck around, get
yeah,
get
there's
stats.
no, Silent goes for wall shuffles.
So, if you were watching earlier during beginner any percent, what I was trying to do is called Tampa Am clip during the Tony Hawk goal. If you get in there and you get Tampa Lockout, which is a trick that you get that skips a cutscene, and it locks you out of Tampa. But if you clip in, you can get that there, and it saves you a few seconds actually, or like a second.
Ace is changing
Also,
his
look
song.
at Ace changing his song on the stream. What the hell, dude?
Oh, Silent with the goat.
Oh, and look at this camera angle on Ace's stream.
TH going with the wall or boost plant too. Ooh, he got a super high one.
Boost plants, dude. Everybody loves boost plants.
Dude. Yeah, you're right. Ace also going with the goat.
Everybody loves the goat, everybody loves the tape, and everybody loves boost plants.
I never
I'm
get the
just
tape
bad at
anymore.
Okay, I get the tape for one specific reason. Is because if I get that one and the Hawaii one, then I can get the third one in, what's it called,
Sunset
without
Jam.
losing time, yeah.
Final.
Alright,
actually
part
a thing.
2 of Auto Scroller.
Oh yeah, the second part of our favorite auto scroller. We get a nice look of TH's character model.
Marathon reminder, there's over $100 worth of bounty for anybody who can find Tampa Am skip. Just throwing that one out there. Anybody doing anything fancy? Nope.
No, I think
TH
everyone's
just standing
taking
still,
it
waiting
chill.
for the next round.
Silent's just going around doing whatever.
Hey, look, the tape is not getting it.
I guess
Oh,
the only negative of not doing anything here is your hands can cool down, which is kind of bad in these runs. It's
yeah, I
not-
was feeling the effects of that, even though I was still doing stuff.
Yeah, the reason you keep playing around is so you keep your APM up. Even though it's not super demanding in this game, there still are some parts where
Silent
you need
went
to
for
have
a
higher
little skip
APM.
that skips that cutscene, but he didn't get it.
Silent's
Okay.
in Tampa, or not Tampa, San Diego now.
Yo, let's get some photos.
The goal he's doing is relatively straightforward. As
You
we've
just-
said before, if you get off your board after you land, for some reason
Alright, let's
you
Also,
just save time.
Notice how it shows temp at the top right. It's because you're supposed to be doing double tap versions of the tricks, but with creative tricks there are no double taps.
Yeah, shout out to Temp.
Temp, my boy. Now we're just gonna grind some pots.
what do we gotta
off
do?
It's
of
also
these
probably important to
ledges.
note what trick people use. You'll notice each runner I think is using a different trick as their cardinals. Because TH is using Nutbuster, and
Silent
Ace
and
is
Ace
using
I think, are both
Handstand, I think.
Ace is still using handstand? Oh,
I
he
think
is.
so.
Okay, well the best one for normal is Nollie because you have to do it 5 times. Meanwhile, you only have to do handstand once.
Also, I think this is one of the levels where movement matters the most.
Definitely.
This level is like your movement can really like shape up your run really well.
There's a lot of movement in this for normal. Just because there's a lot of... We don't go for the skitch the cart on normal because it takes a minute.
Yeah.
Versus it only takes like 30-something seconds if you do it optimally to get to find the other people.
Silent gets Schizo skip. It's a really minor skip that sips like, yeah, you get Nighttime San Diego, but you save 2 to 3 seconds in this run. Also, he got the acid drops first try, which is really nice. It's really easy to mess them up, even though it's an easy goal.
Yeah, it is. And the out of bounds. Nice.
Ooh, will Ace get it? Ace didn't get it. Will TH get it? He does get it. Ooh, that ties. Ooh, Ace, that's a bad bail. That puts TH a little bit ahead now, I think. At least on my end.
Yeah. Well, it's a little hard to tell because now they're doing different goals.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, because
No, they're on like the same goal. Ooh, Silent doesn't go with my Quint strap to get up to the instrument.
Your Quint strat. You
Dude,
mean
come
my
on.
double triple?
No, the Quint strat is superior in every way possible.
So this is just the exact same thing as doing
Will TH
the
do
wall
it?
plants in
Let's see, will TH do it?
beginner.
No, TH... Oh, he went with the similar strat to yours, actually. It's not the same, but... the idea is the same, I guess. Ace
Yeah.
does something I didn't expect him to, actually.
That works actually. It's probably more consistent than our strats.
Well, it's better. Remember the old strat where we used to bonus up the...
Yeah, just boneless and mash ollie up it.
Alright, that looks so cool, though, when you do it.
It does.
But
It does.
it's so inconsistent that it was awful.
Silent was trying to do it, but he didn't get it.
Silent boneless too early.
The timing doesn't matter. It's the timing of the mashing, honestly.
Is it? No, you don't need a mash during it, actually. I've done it without mashing. I just boneless into it.
Huh. That's weird.
I'm not sure exactly what Ace messed up there, but it seems like TH has a pretty, like, 5-second lead over him now.
So you'll notice how it's nighttime, and when you see Ace get there, it won't be nighttime for him. It's because of the little cutscene skip that Ace or not Ace.
It's very
That's
similar
Silent
to
TH
how
bot.
Daytime Moscow worked earlier for Big Law, if you
Big
saw
Law.
that run. If you skip certain cutscenes, then you will get, like, you'll be a chapter back in the game's memory. So, like, you'll get nighttime San Diego.
And that's why Tampa Lockout works. You won't have access to it, even though you pass the chapter where it gives you access to it.
So,
It
I'm
sets
actually
the
not sure.
level state back one.
Have you tested if Skitch is faster here or if...
Yeah, I did.
because to me the only thing difference would be is positioning.
The
the
positioning
problem.
is the biggest problem.
Yeah.
Positioning puts you really far away from the little bratty kid.
Yeah, so... But you could also get a super, like... I call them super skitches because it just sounds cool. You
Yeah, I
could
know
get
what
a
you're
super
talking
skitch from
about.
it,
You'd have,
But
even
I'm not...
with that, it's still slower.
Yeah.
It takes about, so the best you can get is a 140 in beginner, and it's double that, so it'd be 40 seconds in game time,
Yeah.
which is 44 seconds real time.
And in-game time for Collect the Skaters, I think, takes around 38 seconds.
And
But
it
your
gives you a way
positioning-
better position. Like, it puts you right behind the kid. Like, I've definitely timed
I
that
think
multiple times.
this ends at 20, I believe.
Yeah, it's 20 on normal.
So Silent's been pulling ahead this whole level. He's playing really well. Like,
That was a good combo.
yeah. ooh,
Oh no, that
That's a
bail.
little mistake. That's fine. Alright, so Silence now in Hawaii, while Ace and TH are just finishing up the last thing in San Diego. So Lays Road is different here too as well.
Oh, by the way,
I
TH's
just noticed.
strat is faster if you watch it.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
what was I about to say? I don't know if anyone else just saw on Silent Stream, but he literally just despawned. Rodney despawned.
I didn't see that.
I did. That was weird. Alright.
Our team did
TH. Let's see what TH does here. Silent did what? Is what Silent did optimal? Oh wait, TH has a different strat here completely.
Yeah, it's completely different.
Oh,
So
that's
what he
actually
does is
really
he-
smart. Huh.
Yeah, it's faster. I timed it. It's a lot faster.
That's interesting. I wonder which one Ace does. Ace does mine, I think, too.
Yeah. Well, TH's
I didn't know
is a
about
lot
TH's.
harder. TH's is a lot harder.
Ooh, Silent, no. Silent.
Silent,
Okay.
please.
Alright, Silent needs to get the butt slap up to the roof now. I think
Yep.
most... There's two places to do it, so if
right here. Ooh,
it's safer to do here. He
because
doesn't
you're
get
higher
it,
up.
so he's gonna do it on the second one instead. TH.
It's a lot harder to get it on the front side of the building because A, there's a lip there that you'll more likely hit than the one in the back. But it's also higher and you need special for the one in the front.
Alright, so I think TH does the same thing that the rest of us mostly do. Oh wait, no, he goes for a different strat here. Never mind. Ooh. It's getting frisky. What will Ace do here?
I bet you can't.
All these players so far have had a pretty good Hawaii.
Yeah,
That's
they've been
interesting from Ace. Ace is the only one who's unlocked roof so far.
good. Yep. So he's gonna have an easy time getting up there.
This ditch.
On the goal that Silent's doing, you're supposed to manual and do an actual like modified handstand, but TH found that if you grind off the side, it'll still give you the gap and count for the goal. If you do it right, it's kind of finicky.
Ooh, Silent messes that up. No, he should be fine now.
Like I've done a lot
Alright.
of testing with that goal.
Silent, don't let me down here. Is he gonna do it? Come on, I believe in you. Oh, I think he does Ace's variation. Yeah, he does Ace's variation of it, which is still fine.
That's good.
Yeah,
That was 11, wasn't it?
that was 9 seconds in game.
No, I meant it was 9 or 11. What's it called? There, you got that second.
Silent
try, that was
got
pretty
Silent got the
good.
butt slap, which is fine. TH is going it for it too. Ooh, TH is messing up. Okay, so the strats we do here are slightly different. So if you grind that little piece of wood, you'll notice how he got pushed back. What I do is I pull back at the beginning and instead let it not like affect me.
I just go
type of
off.
thing.
I go up onto the gate after that, and it's a lot more consistent.
Also, Silent just got no slow-mo, bro. Ooh, TH is missing the butt slap up.
I heard you guys.
Oh, but Ace also misses the good setup, or the good strat there. TH going with the old strat, ooh.
look
That'll
at
put Ace in the lead.
look at this old technology.
I don't know what Silent just did there.
He messed up combo, and he also like went the wrong way. I don't think he like seen
He probably
my,
didn't.
my combo that I found.
Yeah.
I don't think any of these have. Maybe
Alright.
Ace.
I'm collecting.
I mean,
TH and
like-
Ace are like literally like neck and neck now. With Silent having a pretty commanding lead still. And they both
Okay,
get no
so-
slow-mo, bro. Alright.
If you were watching the beginner any percent run and you saw what I was doing for that goal, it's not worth doing it in normal because there's more trick variations.
TH goes with the older strat, but he gets it. Well, Ace goes with the newer looking strat and messed it up a bit. Also, Silent already did the nollie thing. You'll notice
Yeah.
that's why Silent has his nollie bounded to all the cardinal directions.
Hey, bro.
Yep, that's the goal because it's a lot faster than pressing down the stance change button twice and then ollieing because there's a big time between them because of it.
Alright. Dude, I'm sure Ace has it bounded.
Ooh, what the hell
TH
was
doesn't
that?
actually.
Hey, bro.
So
Another
I
Ace
say-
has a bind for Nolly, but it's not his main one, which is weird.
Yeah, but you'll notice there how much faster Ace's was. It seems like such a minor thing, but like, you save very...
It saves a few seconds.
Yeah, from like just inputs alone. It's a lot
Easily.
easier to input in Nolly inputs as a cat.
Just like a regular Nolly takes a while to come out by itself.
Yeah,
It's
because
not
you have to
even the
double
input.
press. You have to double press the pressure button, which is the problem. I think Silent reset the. Yeah, he reset the score
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. There's
So
actually
if
a
you
different.
reset,
Oh, you
reset
go first.
the goal that Silent's on, it resets the position of the skaters, and they're assigned to when you start the goal. So they like are moving while you're talking to what's his name. So if you
Cool.
reset them, they get put back, and then you have easier positioning to get them.
All right,
And also,
so you'll.
TH goes for a different strat than the other two.
Yeah,
I
TH's is
believe.
actually a little faster. If he does it right. So I think the best you can get with the way Silent did get the stolen items back is, I'm pretty sure the best you can get is a 111 on the goal. But with TH's way, I think you can get a 112 if you do it completely correctly. He didn't though because he messed up a little bit of his movement.
Yeah. He also didn't get special immediately.
You sure you're...
Alright, so these comps are risky, by the way. You'll notice on the last one, people played a little bit safer. I always play safer here, on at least one of my comps to make sure I have the extra points so I don't get bopped.
I've never been bopped before, and I always do the same strat.
I have, and it's not fun.
Oh, I'm sure. Alright,
It's like rage
the real question here is, will Silent get silenced?
Oh. Oh god.
Good job. Now let's go again.
For
So
everyone who
good.
doesn't know,
So good so far.
I think
He did
he
it.
got it. So,
I should have known.
roughly, it was almost a year ago now, I think. Silent was on pace for a sub 36 in beginner any percent when this sub 36 was like the god time. And
Back before Cat Bag.
yeah, back for a lot of stuff actually. And
Yeah, we discovered a lot in 2016 for this game.
it really did. There's so many new runners and everything too. It's insane to see the growth. But going back to Silent, he messed up the second spine transfer. And he lost
Hip
like
transfer.
over
Would've
or yeah,
sorta
hip
sooner.
transfer, and he lost like over a minute. And it's like one of those things where even though you messed it up once, you're gonna be known for it for the rest of your life. And that's like Silence thing. Ooh, Ace froze on
You
my
notice how
screen.
he goes for the circuit goal instead? It's because of the positioning.
Also,
You
I
have to
think you have to
go
do 3
way
spines
after your
instead.
Yeah, you also have to get the 3 spines in normal. But in beginner no warp, you also go for circa because spines is so far out of the way.
Don't forget your shoes.
So I've been playing really well. I don't
And
know
he
if it's
gets
worth
the
it here.
he gets
Is
the
it worth
death
it here?
warp. It might be. It looked pretty fast to me, at
It
least.
does.
He got it better than what I got in my run. I didn't get it until halfway there.
Alright, so one of the last levels for Silent that, well, I'm gonna say last level than last hard levels.
Yeah, this is the last hard level. Everything else from here is pretty,
I guess
pretty
it's
tame.
debatable to some people, but
except for Tony Hawk's or the Florida Pro Skater Challenge goal is insane on normal sometimes.
oh, Ace, also, TH didn't do the strat, that's what the normal, ooh, he went for the riskier one still, though. TH went with the risky strat, that's like the fast strat intended for there. Wonder what Ace will do. Let's see, what is he gonna do? Oh, he's going for the riskier strat too, yeah, he went for the riskier strat.
That fat bounce.
Oh, did he? Oh, wait.
I think I'm way behind.
Wow. Huh. He's really lucky for Ace. I did not expect him to land that.
Why?
Silence on... Oh, recently there was a route change here, by the way, too. We now do gaps instead of warm up because
Yeah,
we can get the gaps more efficiently.
Where oh no, he missed the lip for the gap.
What is he going for then?
I don't know. Oh, he's gonna get ledge hop.
Oh, okay, yeah. It seemed to actually be faster than what we were doing before anyways.
I don't know. Well, what I did was just I would skip ledge hop. But yeah,
I
anyways.
think it's debatable. Ooh, Silent misses that. But he can Indy 900 cheese it, so it won't be too bad.
Indy 900. But where they went over the wall for the ring the bell goals like they just did is where Eric is. Which it would be a faster goal if it didn't reset your position after you were done with it. Probably.
Also, I don't think any run, well, unless Ace gets it, no one's getting Nighttime San Diego. Oh, Ace. Eesh.
You mean daytime
Or
Moscow?
daytime. Yeah, daytime Moscow, my bad. That was bad. From Ace. Man,
Here's a little trick that I found coming up.
TH and Ace are just like having a tough time here so far, I think.
Moscow is rough for movement. I think it's the toughest movement level.
He's definitely one of the, yeah, it's like toughest. Now that I think about it.
And this is
Movement
another one of those
doesn't
levels
decide
where
this
there's a
level.
minor variation between runners, in which it's completely up to you which goal you go for first between the spine transfer one here or
I think we've had multiple debates on which one's faster. And there really is
Or
no
what's-
set in stone one yet.
Kalo.
I'm-
Also, if you notice how he didn't do 15 spins, it's because there's a glitch that stores extra spins when you do it in a combo by getting off of your board. But you have to do it in a very specific way, otherwise it doesn't store any. It's really weird. Nobody understands how it works because mathematically it doesn't make any goddamn sense.
That's because it doesn't make any sense. So, Silent's just doing that goal. TH... Everyone does the same route here, I think.
Yeah, all of these players are using the same route. But
Yeah.
back in the day, people used to sometimes do Kalo first. But I think it's definitely faster to do this first because there's a death warp at the end of the car goal. Or an out of bounds warp, rather.
I guess no warp is really misleading. We should put no goal warp.
Yeah, no
in reality.
goal warping.
That
No-
would make the
no-
most sense.
No goal/level warping, since that's not allowed either.
Yeah. Death warps are fine. You'll see Silent doing the death warp in around 10 seconds or so.
Yep.
It's really dumb, actually, because
The
honestly, it should put you
position
in a,
here doesn't make any sense. It should
No.
put you really close to where you are.
it pushes you across the whole level, which I think that's a game design flaw, but they might see it as something different.
It really is.
But for us, it's beneficial, so whatever. But Silence, he's pretty far ahead. He's like 45 seconds almost, I think. Maybe even more.
More,
Is he?
I think.
How long does this
Well,
goal take?
both of them are grabbing the same girl right now, so.
Yeah, Ace and TH are still neck and neck.
Silent didn't go for the out of bounds warp that you can get there. It doesn't save that much time, but TH
It's like a
loves it.
second. I guess it's a pretty free second. I understand why.
It's
it's
kind
free-
of hard to get sometimes. That's
It's
the
free until you
problem,
mess it
though.
up.
I was
just like-
going for it for a while, but I stopped because I kept getting.
It's like how
screwed
it's world
over.
record until it isn't.
Yeah. And everybody's favorite goal: escape Moscow. Oh, you're supposed to climb up the ladder? Not anymore.
I think
Climb up
everyone
that
does
ladder?
different
Not
things on this,
anymore.
but it's the same end goal, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, Silent will never mash this cutscene because none of us want to get softlock Sean. If you mash too hard, you will get softlocked, and you can't talk to this guy. You can't open your menu. You can't do anything besides play the game.
Yeah,
Like if
you
you were in
can't.
free skate.
You can't talk to people. You can't open the menu. The only thing you can do is skate around, do tricks, and Alt F4 basically. Hopefully
really-
it doesn't happen to either of the other two runners.
I don't think it will. I'm pretty sure they're very aware of it.
Before any of these other guys.
We're nearing the end of the run.
There's the out of bound warp from TH,
What's that?
and I think Ace got
Ace? No, he did. He jumped a little too early.
it lagged for me.
Alright, so Silent... Ooh,
That
we
was
got
a pretty swag strat.
It was, actually.
And this is the big reason why we use Cat Bag for
Yeah,
RNG
this-
removal. This goal alone will use so much time if you get bad RNG. Like, you can still get bad RNG, but it's not as bad.
Silent doesn't remember the Rock to Fakey combo.
I don't remember
Where does he
anything.
really-
I always
I
just
don't-
hop off.
I know Silent and Ace like gave each other shit for a while. What did Silent type? I didn't see
Oh.
what he typed.
Fate.
Aw.
What a
Shout
good
out
ass
to our
dude.
boy Fate. He'll be missed forever in this community.
Let's see if anybody else has any crazy names up their sleeves once they get there.
Oh, I was so
Ace-
confused.
Silent is so far ahead, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He
I was
completed
so
all of
confused.
New Jersey 2 before everybody else even got there. Like, the only goal stopping Silent right now probably would be the THPS challenge in Florida.
I think Silent's on a really good paced run.
First guy.
I'm not entirely sure. But
Alright,
he's pretty damn close.
pressure the 900. Okay. What does he do here?
Hmm.
Butt slap any 900. I like it. That's my
Yeah,
strat too.
that's...
Oh, that was scary. That was scary.
Ooh, yeah, that is scary.
Use that.
It's always... I think Pro Skater challenge is one of the hardest goals. You'll notice Ace is getting pretty good RNG here overall with his lip tricks, which is really nice.
Lip tricks
Oh.
is
Check it.
the
Pull out the pulses.
the one to get good RNG on because you can't have created
Ooh,
ones.
Silent went to the wrong
I
place.
heard enough.
He's only went to Sam City Jam.
That's fine. He's still good. I'm sure he's upset about it, but he's still good.
Dude, I think Silent can potentially world record on this stream.
Ooh, that was a... I
Which
like
is-
that strat.
Ooh, that was actually nutty. Ooh. Not entire. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. I don't have timers in front of me, but
Yeah.
he's on a
No, from what we can see,
good
it's
pace run.
been a really smooth run.
TH finally starting Pro Skater Challenge 2. Let's see if he messes anything up.
Alright. The video that we can't
TH,
skip in this
ooh.
category.
He didn't get an Indian. I think he tried for an Indian 900. He had to have.
Oh, did you see what their names were? I didn't look.
No. Well, I guess we'll see it.
I've waited.
Also, I didn't mention it, but TH got his strats right. Ace looks like he's about to get all his right. This is one of the most costly goals to mess
Oh.
up. Ooh,
Butt slap 8900.
dude, these strats are getting
Not-
these strats are getting fancier like every time I watch. Especially because I don't
They really
consistent.
are.
I don't run this game like at all anymore. So like it's weird just to see the improvements all the time.
A lot of the rest of this run is pretty much just self-explanatory stuff.
Yeah. I
It's
have
like
a
this
feeling
game's version of a
Ace is gonna-
chokeable auto-scroller.
Ace is gonna go for video skip just because he thinks his run is bad so far.
He could, but he
think he's
probably
going
doesn't
to.
realize that he's like neck and neck with TH almost.
No, they're pretty far apart now, though, because he messed
They,
up.
they were for
They
a
were,
while.
yeah, they were definitely for a
Oh,
while.
okay. Yep, I see. Yeah, going for video skip on a run where you know you're not doing good is something I would do.
So, Silence finishing up here.
Silence done.
Yep.
That was
Silent is
really
done. We'll see what I'll see what finals time Silent got, but I'm pretty sure if he got Eric skip, that would have been very close to his world record. far as I saw, it was a 43-13, which, yeah, that would have been almost tied with his world record.
Oh, Ace didn't go for video skip.
Did he not? My video's lagging for Ace a little bit, so I can't really tell.
Yeah. I've been having a problem watching THs and Aces.
Oh.
That's why I've been basically just commentating silent the whole time.
Okay, TH is in 30 FPS, which isn't really a big deal. But Aces has been lagging, so it's been kind of hard to commentate him a little bit.
Yeah. Hopefully it hasn't been looking bad on the
Yeah,
the
hopefully
stream,
it's been fine
but
on
for,
stream.
For us, we can't see a lot of what's going on. For them, that's why
So
we commentated
TH is also about
silent.
to
It wasn't because he was so far ahead. It was because we could actually see him, basically.
Alright, so TH just finished with around a 44, probably like, I don't know, 44, like 40?
Hey, look, I'm probably the only one in the
Sure.
marathon that messed up Eric's line.
Alright, you still have a chance here, if Ace messes up. I doubt it, but
It's possible. I feel like I'm one of the only people that has ever missed that specific one.
I think it's because you
Yeah,
ollie
he
really
got
early,
him.
though.
He got him.
And Ace stops and is like, I hate my life a little bit.
Alright, and that's normal no warp.
That is the end of the runs. It's a good race.
Now we get to watch the Peralta video.
Hype.
Bye! Here pretty
Anyways.
soon.
It was fun commentating this. I hope you guys had a good time, and this was a good way to end the marathon. Now,
Shoutouts to Ace, who ended the goal. I technically did not finish this thing because technically he did not finish, so I'm gonna wait until he's done.
Oh god, I forgot about the Peralta video. Me too.
Yep, that makes us
Ooh,
Peralta video.
hotter than hell with Iron Man.
What a legend.
what tricks does Iron Man even have?
Scanner. The best move.
Yeah. This is some pretty spicy improv, dude.
But yeah, everything was fun on mine.
Use
by
that
the
for
way.
the...
Okay,
Okay.
it's our end, okay. That's good.
Alright, and 46-46.
Good job, Ace.
That was
Wanna
the
die.
ace.
Dude,
sorry,
the best
Ace.
part is when I went to hit and like I was hovering over end run at the last marker, I was just being a shitter and was actually trying to exit out and finish. I accidentally hit start instead of B, so I actually had to do it again.
Yeah, I noticed, and that's why you got a 46-26.
Dude, I'm upset.
Yeah, I noticed. And that's
I played so horribly. I want to fucking die.
It's fine.
Just
No, it's
marathon.
not fine, Packle.
It is fine. Anyways,